Welcome all. Our today's topic is TCP IP and its services. In previous lectures, we have learned about TCP IP and we come to know that to connect to the internet a device or we must have a protocol, namely TCP IP, namely Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, and it is a collection of protocols, applications, and services. The protocol in TCP/IP move data from one network layer to another, means from one device to another. If anyone say you ask you which protocol is responsible to or to make a connection between two devices, then the correct answer is TCP/IP is the only protocol to make a connection between two devices. There are five different layers in TCP/IP, that is application layer, transport layer, internet layer, data link layer, and physical layer. As we have learned, and you can check the another playlist of computer networks where you will see that there are seven different layers in OSI reference model, that is used for different work. Okay, in TCP/IP we have five different layers. Let's check. And if anyone say ask you that what is the layer number 1, what is the layer number 2, then according to a user, the application layer is first layer, and according to the system, according to the machine, the physical layer will be the one. As we all know, application, if we say it's an application layer, then user will interact here to the application layer. You have learned, you have seen in previous lectures, then how many layers a system forms. That application layer, these are application softwares, these are system softwares, and these are hardware. Okay, so let's check our physical layer. Physical layer is pure hardware, our network infrastructure, our cables, satellites, other connection mediums, network card, interface cards, our wires, modems, these are covered under physical layer, or we can say all these come under the physical layer. The next layer is data link layer. The data link layer is responsible for splitting data into packets. From physical layer, it will get the data and split that particular data into packets and set across the connection medium such as cable, satellites, and so on. The data link layer works hard to make sure that the physical link does not garble the electrical signals carrying the data. Okay, the main task of this layer is to split our data into packets, or we can say into the fixed number of packets, or we can say the amount of every packet will be same. The another layer is the network layer. This layer gets packets from the data link layer and sends them to the correct network address. One possible route is available for the data to travel, and network layer figure out the best route. It means to find the best route to reach to the destination is the task of the network layer, and it get the packets from data link layer and send to the correct network address. Our packets, our data is sent to the correct address, then this is the responsibility of network layer. And this layer also ensure that the path followed to reach a destination, that will be shortest path. This is the responsibility of the network layer. The transport layer. The transport layer routes data to its destination. It cannot guarantee that the packets holding data will arrive in the correct order, or that they would not have picked up any errors during transmission. Okay, these responsibilities are taken care by network layer. Okay, the transport layer responsibility is to carry the packets and arrive to the its destination. Okay, as the network layer sends the data to the destination or source to the or sender to the receiver, then the network layer cannot guarantee that the packets will arrive in a particular order. As take an example, you have a 1 GB data, and the data link layer break up these 1 GB data into 100 packets of 10 kbs. Then these packets will arrive in a sequence, in a order. The network layer will not take care about it. This task is performed by the transport layer. Transport layer ensure that the data will send to the correct address and in the correct order. The arrangement, the sequence of the packets would be same at the destination point. It's the responsibility of transport layer. The next layer is application layer, or it is the last layer according to the system, or the first layer on the end of end user. If anyone asks you to at which layer we will or a user will interact, then the correct answer is the application layer. When we will use, as you are using, you are seeing this video, then you are seeing this in an application. What is going on in the background, what wires, how the data is coming. Okay, you don't take care about it. So the user will interact to the application layer as well. Application, the applications. Applications which contains application that the user uses to send or receive, as our browser, our any web app, front end. These are called a application layer. Without this layer, the computer and its user would never be able to send data and would not know what to do with the data sent by another user. So we can say this data will be seen by the applications available. As this video is coming, then in a YouTube app or in a browser, you are seeing this video. If you don't have these applications, then think how can you see this data. So this is the advantage and this is the work of this application layer. So this is all done in this lecture. Prepare your good quality notes and be in learning mode always.